Hi, I'm Joan. Welcome to Sojo Videos. Today I'm going to be making Minecraft-inspired room decor art pieces. I guess you could call it that. I was inspired by some things I saw on TikTok and also funny block game go burr and head all the time. So I kind of want to decorate my room with some Minecraft flowers and discs. You're gonna need scissors, cardboard, acrylic paint, a pencil, ruler, and determination. Let's just get started, shall we? Okay, I've got some cardboard that I stole from work, and that's what we're gonna be basically using as the decor. I'm just gonna be making a grid on the cardboard, like a grid paper kind of thing, so it represents the pixels. I'm gonna cut out my pieces, paint them, and just stick them on a wall somewhere. Professional, I know, right? I've got this giant bag with a bunch of cardboard pieces. It's a nice smooth piece of cardboard. I'm gonna grab a ruler, and a pencil. I'm basically gonna be making a grid. So I'm thinking I'm probably gonna do 2 centimeter by 2 centimeter pixels all the way across. Yeah. My thumb looks so weird. Why can't I push it? So I basically measured out 2 centimeter spaces and made markings even in the middle of the board, so when I drew the lines, I could draw straight lines across. Alright, so now that I'm done with making the grid on the cardboard, I'm just going to look at all the images that I saved and basically count the pixels in each of the picture from top to bottom and side to side, and that would basically correspond to the grids on here as well. So I'm just going to count them up and then outline them on the cardboard and cut them out. I counted from top to bottom 10 pixels, from left to right it's 15. I've marked down where the 10th line is and also where 15 is over here. We know the widest point is here, so it goes across 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, and that's 4th row is where the widest point is. So if I'm gonna start from the top, basically 1, 2, 3, 4, and then from this side onwards, it goes on for 4 blocks, and that's gonna be the first side of the disc. Does that make sense? I hope I'm explaining this okay. I did the disc. I realize it's pretty big. Yeah, I mean, again, you can tailor the size of how big you want this to be according to the grids. Next, basically, I'm just gonna try to fit the dandelion into this side, then try to fit the poppy into the right side over here. I'm just trying to utilize as much space as I can without wasting any cardboard.
They want us. Okay, let's go. Are you ready to go? Practically, come with me.
I've got the disc. I've got, I think this is a cornflower, a dandelion, and a poppy. I'm just gonna cut all of these out, and yeah.
Well, you're kidding, because they're not, I don't have no idea. Because Quackty didn't protect him. You really said the football game is
Get started on painting. I'm going to be trying my best to mix colors so that they match what my reference photo has, and then just paint it on per whichever pixel. A few of my past videos, some people asked me about how I mix colors. It's mostly just like I just mix them and see what happens kind of thing, like to my own judgment. So I'm just going to show my process of mixing some of these paints and how to get certain shades lighter and darker. Please take this all with a grain of salt. There's probably some things that I'm wrong about, and there's definitely other people out there that know much more than I do, so I definitely recommend, like, if you're interested in learning how to mix colors, color match, like, go on YouTube, go on Google. That's usually what I do if I'm having trouble. I might just show a little bit of what my thought process is when mixing these colors and trying to paint. So yeah, let's just start. So starting off, I like to do color swatches where I just kind of mix and guess the proportions of the shades that I need and kind of see what they look like at first. Here I used black to make a darker shade of green and just added the regular green if I thought it was too dark. Since I was painting the dandelion, I just tried to make a lighter yellow with just yellow and white and adjusted accordingly. Now for the dandelion, it was a bit hard for me to figure out what the darker shades of yellow looked like to match the picture, but I just mostly added green and browns to make the yellow darker and for the shaded parts. I'm definitely painting my table, I don't care. This is what it looks like so far. It might be a little bit too green, but I can always just paint over it because it's just the first coat. Basically painted what I could for now. I might repaint some of these coats into more maybe like a yellow tone. I'm just gonna literally add yellow to the old paint. I like it so far. I'm just gonna put some more coats on because you can still kind of see the cardboard for some of these. I'll also be cleaning up some of these edges because to make it actually look like pixels, I want to make the straightest lines possible. So I just want to update you guys because not only did I change and update this, but I also started on the next flower. I actually filmed myself painting this, but turns out my phone ran out of storage halfway, so it just deleted all the recording. So I've got this now, and you can actually see there's a pretty big difference in how I painted these. The only thing I have to say is practice. You know, improvement in just one piece, you know? That's why, like, it's kind of trial and error on how to, like, paint all the different colors, and I just try until it works. So as you can see, I've added the light green and dark green spots, and yeah, the paint looks much more even. The colors look much more vibrant, and I think that's also just because I added more coats on this one. I added about like 3 to 4. But yeah, I'm gonna finish up the poppy now.
Oh, you spilled the room.
Here I was just painting on more coats of paint to make sure I couldn't see the cardboard. So here I tried to add some black to make it a bit, like make the red a bit darker. If you look at the actual poppy, there are darker spots in the middle, so I might just use this color as one of the ones in the middle. Alright, so this is how my poppy turned out, and honestly, I think it looks pretty good compared to the actual photo. So starting on the last flower, just looking at the picture, I can see that there seems to be 3 different types of greens, so I'm going to try to match these shades. Now that the first layer of the dark paint is drying, I can see that it's a little bit darker of a green than I want it to be, but it's still pretty close. So I'm probably going to use the same color I used before, maybe adding a little bit of the normal green, and then just repaint the layers on top and see how light and dark it gets, and keep adjusting it until you can't see the cardboard anymore and it matches a color that I like. Next, I'm gonna be working on the blue parts. So yeah, it looks like there's 3 shades of blue, maybe 4. I realize I have an issue. I only have one type of blue and it's really light. I might need to go buy a different blue, but also I realized there is 4 colors because there's this darkest one, second middle one, and then lightest one, because there's these 2 together and that's not the same as this. So there actually is 4 shades of blue. Here I try to make a darker blue by mixing my light blue with purple. Even though this might be my new favorite color, I realize that the blues still look maybe a little too different. It's good to stick with the blues that you're using, like kind of the same paint and like using the same shade. So for example, if I start off with like a really light blue, then I'll just add more blue to that so that it's darker, and then also add brown or black to the same paint that I was using for the lighter layers, just so that it kind of has more uniform feel to it. Since I use like I start off with purple paint basically, it still just looks maybe a little off. So to the paint that I was using, I'm probably just gonna add a bit of the normal blue I use so that it matches the color a bit more. I'm such a Nimrod, what the heck? No. Just making some minor adjustments. After putting on the 3rd color, I realized that the purple blue thing that I made seemed darker, even though it's supposed to be a lighter color. That's not quite the case. This actually kind of looks darker. So I added some white to that to make it lighter. Hopefully it doesn't become lighter than this. If it is, I'll just keep changing it basically. Oh my gosh, I don't know why it's so hard, but it's okay. We're making it work. Got my new paint and also a snack. So let's finish this flower up. Nice.
Quadrant. Yeah, it seems.
brings us to the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I love making this. I mean, look, it's in the background right here. Look at that. Look how cute they look. I think it turned out really well, and honestly, I might make more if I find the time to do it. I still have extra cardboard, and hopefully this helped you guys to be able to make your own, and maybe you will make some after watching this video. Make sure to comment down below if you want to try stuff out, if you have any questions or any video suggestions, and make sure to follow us on Twitter and TikTok at Sojo Videos. If you want to follow us on our social media, I get to chat and interact with you guys. I think that would be pretty awesome. Anyways, if you liked our video and like our content, make sure to subscribe. I know everyone says that, but it really does help us out a lot. And we're so close to 6K as I'm filming this right now, so it would be really awesome if we could hit it. And yeah, see you guys in a future video. Bye!